Guys, this is going on every day, all day. Every day, all day in the Satanic Kingdom. Witches and warlocks can do this on command, can do it at the drop of a hat. I got to a point where when I tried to focus on doing this, 1 out of 3 times I could leave my body at my own will, and I was getting to the point where I could fly wherever I wanted, and it was getting to be a mess, and then Jesus came and put an end to it. Now, what exactly is astral projecting? Astral projecting is when you become so weighed down in spiritual darkness for worshiping false gods and other gods and when you become so weighed down in the darkness of Satan's demons' power that you have almost no light left in you, and the demon is able to completely take your soul and take it out of the body. So when you astral project, you have many demons in you, many, and the Holy Spirit and the light of Jesus Christ is almost completely gone, guys. It's almost completely gone in you because you're so filthy. So then they're going to start whispering in your ear, you could fly, you could leave your body, you could walk through walls, all this stuff. Then you're going to start meditating. Guys, once you start meditating, demons can enter you like Grand Central Station. Because you're so relaxed that you're not using your motor skills, so they use them for you. You will get very calm. When I was at my height of astral projecting, I would be laying down very relaxed, and what I would do is, right when I was falling asleep, I would be getting very tired, but I would force myself to stay awake, and I'd be exhausted, but force myself to stay awake. My eyes would be closed, but I would force my mind to stay awake. I wouldn't let myself fully go to sleep. And then eventually you get to the point where you're sleeping and awake at the same time. You hit this point where you can step out of your body like someone steps out of a jacket. And when it first happened to me, it was hard for me to disconnect my head. The body is easy to get out. I at one point, the first time I did it, my whole body was out of my body, but my head was still attached to my head, and my body was laying on a couch, my physical body, and my spirit body was off the couch, but half my body was still up and attached to my head. And then finally, I forcefully, because I wanted to get out of my body, because the demons need your will to first separate spirit from body. That you either need to have yielded to them, you need to have called them into your body in some way, you needed to have gone to a fortune teller, or meditated and took drugs, or something occultic, guys. Many ways it could happen, but anyway, I had to throw the weight of my spirit body like I flung my arm like this, and my legs and everything at the same time, and the force disconnected me. And I was fully out for the first time. Then after that, it was very easy, guys. So this is not something you don't want to go that far, because once you go that far, now if you choose to turn to Christ, it's much easier for them to pull you in and out, because you know it exists. It's a reality to you. You could envision it. You could be a part of their scam now. Guys, you do not want to attempt to astral project. You do not want to separate spirit and body, because the only one that's going to be able to put the pieces of your soul back together is Jesus Christ. And when you do this, you're actually losing, they're taking over your soul. They're doing things to you. They're taking pieces of your soul with them. They are doing spiritual darkness to you and spiritual attack on you, because you've yielded to them. You've initiated yourself into the kingdom of darkness if you astral project. Now, the other thing about astral projecting, there's demons in the astral realm taking the form of family members that are alive, family members that are dead, aliens, reptilians, greys, Pleiadians, ascended masters. There's demons taking the form of Archangel Michael. There's demons taking the form of all these things. Jesus himself. Demons are taking the form of Jesus, guys. Now, somebody who sees these spirits that takes to them and thinks it's cool because they feel that spirit of fear and that spirit of hate, and they don't turn from it, and then they talk to it, that's when that spirit is going to start having you do witchcraft for Satan's kingdom. Now that you know how to project, and now that you're heavily demonized and they've done the number on you, they're going to need to use you now. Because, guys, if you think that they're letting you travel in the spirit realm because they want you to fly around and walk through walls and see the world, you got another thing coming. You're an idiot. You're an idiot if you believe that Satan and his demons let you into that realm because they want to show you let you fly up into the sky and let you fly to Paris and all different places. No. What they're doing is they're baiting and switching. They're baiting you with the idea that you could have power, and they're going to switch it with you're their captive, and they're going to tear you to pieces, guys.
This man, whose name is Ovaku, is an African shaman, and here we can see him preparing himself for a levitation. This will take place as soon as darkness begins to fall. The images which this film has recorded are scarcely to be credited. There are no hidden supports or pulleys to be seen. In spite of this, Ovaku actually rises off the ground, and it seems as though he is floating on a cushion of air. The German commentator cannot believe his eyes. There is no question that this is a trick or an illusion, and he's absolutely convinced that he's witnessing a miraculous event, and that the film is incontrovertible proof that levitation is indeed possible. The second cameraman can now be seen hurrying to the side so that he can get closer pictures of the fascinating event. Could it be that there are in fact invisible fields of force which this shaman is able to take advantage of? The shaman's breathing has become unusually fast, and his face is contorted with the effort of the undertaking. Could the technique which we are witnessing here be the very same technique which is said to be practiced in India and in Tibet?